Welcome back to a brand new video. Hi guys, I am back from Florida. I hope you enjoyed the 2 vlogs from that trip. We had an incredible time and it was so much fun. I'm like on my mind now, I'm like, when can we go back, or when can we plan another Disney trip or something? Like, we just love it. We're a theme park family. There's no way around it. And we had the best time. I hope you guys enjoyed those vlogs because they were so fun to put together. Today I thought we could just do like a chit chat, like catch up video. I'm going to be traveling again next week, so I'll vlog that. I'm going to be going to Washington, D.C., so that should be a really fun trip. But this week we just got back from the trip. I just focused on like, I was going back to work. I had to do laundry, just like getting in the routine of things. So I thought I could just sit with you. I'm going to go through everything that I got at Universal Studios because I'm not one of those people that like gets home and unpacks immediately. So it's been a week since we got back and I am just now unpacking and going through everything that I bought. And I was like, it'd be fun to share it with you and also just like catch up. Corey and I hosted our first book club this past week, like just kind of like catch up on how I'm feeling postpartum, how I'm feeling about life in general. And anyway, yeah, we can just kind of have a more chill video today. And then next week we'll go back to doing vlogs. And I also want to do like some educational type videos too along the way. It just kind of depends on what my schedule looks like. Yeah, we'll just do that today and kind of reset, catch up, and go back to vlogs next week. Also, I'm not sure that I've shown this room on YouTube. Sorry if I have, but I'm just super proud of the space. This is like our little library reading area and I'm absolutely obsessed. I think it's so cozy and so fun. Corey also has his computer, like I'm looking at his computer. So Corey uses the space a lot more as like an office type thing. Sorry, our nanny is here and she had a question for me. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I like to come in here and sit and read sometimes and sometimes even work. I just wish we had a little bit more space to add like a desk, another desk, so that I could also use this space as my office. Right now, what used to be my office is Alex's nursery, but I kept my desk in there. I just also don't like to work in there. I don't know. It's almost like mixing work with his room. I don't know how I feel about that, but we just don't have any other space right now in my house to put my desk. So I'm okay without it right now. It just like some days I'm like, I wish I had my own little space, but it'll come. If we ever move, we'll make that a priority. But for right now, it's okay. Plus, I go through weeks where I do really well and I'm like on top of it and I'm working and I could use a space. And then like for 2 weeks, I'm like, don't ever use my computer. So it is what it is. We'll figure it out eventually, but I am just obsessed with this space and our Legos and these bookshelves. And if we ever move, I'm definitely going to miss the space and we'll need to recreate it for sure. All right, let's get into everything I got at Universal Studios and kind of catch up. Before I show you what I got, I want to talk about this book, Project Hail Mary. Corey and I, if you've been watching my vlogs, I've talked about how I wanted to start putting myself out there more and making new friends and getting to know our neighbors because Corey and I are still looking for that sense of community. When we lived in Tulsa, we had such a good church community in Tulsa. We went to Church on the Move, which is like a mega church. And it's so funny because when I first moved to Tulsa, I started going to that church and it's a mega church. It's huge. And for being such a big church, I felt so lonely and had a really hard time getting plugged in, but I also wasn't putting in as much effort. I feel like when it comes to churches or other things, like you can't just expect people to like come to you right away and like be your friends. You also have to put yourself out there and start chatting with people, join a small group, whatever it may be. So I was really disillusioned at first with that particular church because it was so big, yet I felt so alone. But eventually I was like, no, I needed to do my part. I went to a small group and they're now my lifelong friends. We still talk. I wish we talked more, but I moved away. But anyway, it was just such a good group. Corey had a really good group of his friends and we would hang out all the time and we are looking for that again. We had found a small group here, which we really liked and we were a part of for 2 years. But unfortunately, and I've never talked about this before, in November, we would meet at our small group on Tuesdays. And obviously the election this past year was on a Tuesday. And I was really disappointed, right? Like I do not support this administration. I do not like what they're doing. It makes me really sad that for whatever reason, this administration is like linked with Christianity. And I know I haven't talked about my faith on here a whole lot. I have shared a little bit. But me as a Christian, I do not think this administration ties into Christianity or the character of Jesus. So anyway, the Tuesday after the election, it was weird because like it was it was like 4 different couples that used to meet, right, with us. We were all married, we were all young adults, and for whatever reason that day, like several people canceled, and it was just us and another couple. Come to find out was they felt uncomfortable that Corey and I did not vote for Trump, and I had made a post on social media about how I was disappointed in that Kamala didn't win, and I shared that, and I still feel that way. And I, shared a meme or multiple memes, right, saying how like this administration is nothing like Jesus, like just like so like disillusioned, and like I was so sad. And so yeah, we went on that Tuesday, and we were told that they felt uncomfortable with us being part of the small group because we did not vote for Trump, and because of what I had shared on social media, and how I said on social media I was disappointed if you voted for Trump and also call yourself a Christian. Anyway, we essentially got kicked out. And it sucks. And so we've been trying to find a new small group or new church to get plugged into. Again, this was just a small group. It wasn't the church itself, but we just felt like it was probably time to try and find a new church family, which we're still trying to do. But yeah, it sucks. And now we don't talk to those people. And it was really hard. At the time, I was still pregnant with Alex, and it was probably one of the hardest months of my life. Maybe that's a little dramatic, but I was just so sad. I was recently diagnosed with gestational diabetes. I just hate being pregnant. I didn't feel like myself. I felt like I was losing people I thought were my friends and that I like genuinely loved and cared for over not being a Trump supporter. So that sucked. But we moved on past it. I still pray for them and wish them the best. It's just, it is what it is. And here we are. All that to say is that since then, for 2025, Corey and I have been wanting to put ourselves out there and make new friends and like obviously find a new church in that community, but also with our neighbors. And so I decided I was going to post on our Facebook neighborhood group that we were going to do a book club. And I did it, and people showed up, and it was a group of 7 of us, and it was so much fun. We decided and picked Project Hail Mary as the first book because Corey had read it and my sister had read it, and they said this would probably be a good first like neutral-ish book for book club, and that most people would be able to really get into it and like it, even if you don't like sci-fi. And I agree. This is going to be my second 5-star book this year. The other 5-star book I've read this year is Know My Name by Chanel Miller, which is an incredible read. And this is also a 5-star read. If you haven't read it, I highly recommend it for book club. I got really into it. I made a little raffle. This is about space. And so I put together, and I'll show pictures and videos and stuff that I took, a little basket with like space themed gifts, like a notebook, a little pencil pouch, a bookmark. And then I put 2 shots of vodka in there because the book references vodka. If you've read it, then you'll understand. And yeah, I did a little raffle. Everyone came in, they walked in, they wrote their name in a bowl. And then at the end, we picked a winner. And I thought that made it really fun. I made a charcuterie board. We had drinks and like just like light refreshments type stuff. And everyone had a really good time. And we want to keep doing it monthly, which I was so nervous that they wouldn't like it and wouldn't want to do it again, but they do. So we're still figuring out how to pick our next book, but yeah, good read. This is what I'm going to read next because I want something fun and light, and this is a romance my sister recommended. It's fine print, and it's like a billionaire. Yeah, it's called Dreamland Billionaires. It's like a billionaire romance. Sure, cheesy, but I love a good rom-com-y book. And it's supposed to be, I think she said, the guys in this are like the sons of like, think of like Walt Disney, right? Like Dreamland is Disneyland type thing. So my sister really liked it. The Barnes & Noble employee that checked us out at the register, she was like, oh my God, I love this series. It's so good, da 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 da. And so I'm excited to read it. And the cover is cute. Let's get into what I got at Universal, because I feel like for whatever reason, this started this video. Started off sad and depressing with my little story, but so first up, Yoshi is my favorite character from Mario, and so I picked up this shirt. It's a long sleeve, super comfy. I got a large, and this is the back. Just to be around the house, like it's so soft. Yeah, cute. I used to play Yoshi's Story all the time on my N64 growing up, and I love video games. I love Mario. So I'm just gonna pick up, I have a bunch of bags of everything we got, so let's just go through everything. Oh, I haven't even opened this yet. We did Epic Universe, Universal Studios, and Island of Adventures. So we picked up the chocolate frog. Corey already ate his, and I have his card here, because you get one of the trading cards just like in the movie. This is Daisy Dotteridge, and she built the leaky cauldron. So I haven't opened mine yet. Mine is a dark chocolate frog, so I'll have to open it and see what character I get. Oh my gosh, this is what I'm so excited about. Okay, if you saw the vlog, then you saw us going through the necklaces and the bracelets to make, like you can buy the charms to make your bracelet. This is what I ended up getting. I got the necklace, and it has a little, let's see if I can turn it around. Oh my God, toad. So it's got a little toad charm, the little question, Yoshi's egg, a 1-up mushroom, star. Oh my God, these are so cute. Coin, if it'll turn. I want to put that all together. Let me finish going through everything because I don't have scissors in here. And then we'll put together my cutie necklace and add it to my stack. That's another thing I really liked, just like layering a ton of necklaces together. I follow Courtney Shields on social media. She's huge. She's the founder of Dibs Beauty, which I really like. And I don't know, I like her vibe. I like her like attitude of like, who cares what people think? Like, if you like something, like wear it proudly and like you do you. And like, I don't know, it's just like a refreshing, doesn't follow all like the beige trends. Like she's not afraid of color. I'm just so sick of like, ugh, beige this and that and neutrals. Like, can we be happy? Anyway, kind of like Labubus. I'm into Labubus if you follow on social media. I have 2 of them, and I have 2 that I have yet to take out of their boxes. I'm getting off topic. I told you this was going to be a chit chat catch up. Corey bought this. It's toothless, and it's one of those ones that like sits on your shoulder with a magnet. Oh my God, he's so cute. Nellie, I think, will really like this too. We haven't even shown her. Oh my gosh, Corey still has to open this. So one of my, I would say, my favorite ride for sure in Epic was the Frankenstein one. An incredible ride. Honestly, don't sleep on the Dark Universe in Epic. It is so well done and so good. Anyway, this was a little collection box. They're the Bitty Monsters, and so again, we're really into these like mystery boxes, fun like unboxing type stuff. So Corey still needs to open this one. Look, I got Yoshi hair ties. Oh my gosh, I should put one in right now. How cute would that look? Let's see. I need scissors. I'm gonna break everything, but this is so cute. Dude, we need to go back. Corey got this. Corey got a pin. I guess he's a pin collector now. I'm really excited to see the new How to Train Your Dragon, like the live action person one or whatever it's called. You guys are gonna die. For little Nellie. Isn't it so cute? Oh my gosh, I can't wait for her to wear it. I think it's still a little bit too big for her, but so cute. For Mr. Alexander, a little onesie. This one would probably fit Nellie right now. Oh, it's 24 months. I think that's why I got it, because Nellie could use it now, and then eventually Alex will get to wear it, because they only had like 3-month, 9-month, and 24. And 3-month, Alex is already 4 months, so that wasn't gonna work out. And the 9-month, I'm like, at least this way they can both wear it, right? So I think you would have seen me wearing this the last day of the vlog. I absolutely love this hat. It's from the Jurassic Park world, which I love Jurassic Park, like the original movie, 10 out of 10. And it says they were here first. How cute. We really wanted this in a sweatshirt print or a t-shirt, but they said they sold out immediately. So I got the hat instead for Alex. I need to give it to him. I can't wait to take my kids to theme parks. I got these cutie little dinosaur earrings which I should put on right now. They're so cute. Right now I'm still wearing my Harry Potter ones that my sister got me, or one's Harry's glasses in the lightning bolt. And then Corey and I each got one of these keychains. But yeah, that's everything we got. And let me find scissors so I can put my necklace together. Oh, this is gonna be hard to get out. I hate how they like put them on zip ties. I think I have gotten to the point in my life, and I've always kind of been this way, but like, especially now more than ever, like, why would they make these so impossible? As I was saying, I think I've just reached a point in life where if something brings me joy and happiness and something like, for example, I think this is just me stemming from this whole Labubu trend. If you don't know what that is, just Google it. I'm not going to talk about it a whole lot. But they're like the Beanie Babies of this century or generation or whatever. Like they're little plushy toys, they're bag charms, and they're fun. And I get so much excitement from doing like the secret unboxing and stuff. And like so many people in like my DMs or my comments on my videos are like, why? This is so pointless, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I get it. I get it. It's not for everyone. And yeah, it's silly, but I get so much joy unboxing them. And Corey took a picture of me afterward. I was so happy when I got the 2 colors that I was really wanting. And I was like, Corey, is this dumb? Like, am I dumb for being this happy with the boo-boos? And he's like, no, if it makes you happy and brings you joy, like, that's great. Like, let's keep doing it. Life is so short and the world is so sad right now, to me anyway. Like, I need to feel something and I need happiness. And if that means getting Labubu's, by all means. So anyway, that's my 2 cents. So that's why like stuff like this Mario necklace, people, some of you are probably going to be like, what are you doing? And I'm going to be like, I don't care. I like it. 2 more. I remember the theme I was going for because these are all gold and green is all the charms that I got. All I have to say is that like we don't need to like people please or like be scared of like what are people going to think if I'm into whatever or I like this. It's like, can we all just love each other? Let's do the little question box thing. I hope anyone finds this fun or cool. And then I'm going to do the star on the other side. Coin over here. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's going to be so cute. Okay, sorry, it's hitting the microphone if it's too loud. Let's make it shorter then. I love it. I need to mess around with the orientation and like clipping them the right way. I'll mess around with it later in front of the mirror. I think that's it. I think I'm going to end this video here. Like I said, I'm going to be in Washington, D.C. next week doing some advocacy work, meeting with congresswomen, congressmen, senators. We'll see. I think it's going to be a really fun trip. And I'm going to start that vlog on Monday, Tuesday, whenever next week. I'll have to pack this weekend and all that. So I'm excited for that. I will chat with you guys later. I'm going to do some emails and some editing for like whatever, social media. I have so much content, you guys, that I just need to edit. I just need to sit my butt down and edit, but my life is just busy, obviously, with 2 little kids, and I want to be a part of their lives as much as I can, especially because I work 24s. So to actually sit myself down to work while they're here is really hard, because that's when the mom guilt really kicks in, and yeah, priorities. But anyway, thank you guys for hanging out, for catching up. I know this was a chatty one, but I hope you guys are doing great. I love you guys. I love your support. And I don't know, I love filming stuff like this and spending time with you. It's very cathartic. I hope you like it too. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.